Hello pioneers, welcome back to my channel Zaki Crypto Update. Pi Day has passed and many people were disappointed but still hopeful about the core team's open mainnet. Hopes were not completely dashed when the Pi Network's founder made a public announcement about KYC and the path to the open mainnet. Make sure to subscribe and give us a like and drop a comment for us on issues you want us to address or talk about. Check out the Pi playlist for Pi videos that will help you along the way. Thank you to everyone who always watches my video. Let's talk about what we need to do to get ready for the open mainnet. If you're ready, sit back, relax, and watch. I will strongly advise you to stay until the end. This is because we are getting closer to the open mainnet, and any mistakes you make will set you back. The choice is yours. If you are unsure about what you need to do or what is left to do, you can rewind this video at any time and carefully watch it. Now let's listen to what exactly one of the founders of Pi Network said, and how that will help you to prepare for the so much anticipated open mainnet. Let's pay attention to what I'm about to say now. As many of you know, we celebrate Pi Day every the 14th of March, not just because it appears as 314 on some calendars, but also because it marks the anniversary of Pi Network's official launch, which happened 4 years ago. Over the past year, we've made great achievements such as enabling mass KYC, implementing a new dynamic mining mechanism, migrating pioneers onto Mainnet, releasing Pi platform developer tools, and many more. Today, we are sharing several exciting news and key messages that aim to not only inform you but also inspire you to take action yourself. Together, the core team and pioneers have executed our shared priorities to build a project that reflects our shared goals of a more fair, distributed network built on Pi. The Pi community includes pioneers, the core team, and community developers. Now we need to focus on what the entire Pi community can do together to move the main goals of the enclosed network forward, and bring us closer to open network. These are just 2 goals. The first goal is mass KYC identity verification of the tens of millions of pioneers, followed by the migration of their mobile mining balances to the Pi blockchain so people to KYC and move their Pi to the blockchain. The second goal is the creation of real utilities for the Pi cryptocurrency through the Pi ecosystem so people can use their Pi for apps, goods, and services. 2 goals, we achieve these goals and we take down the main environment. As explained in the 2021 December white paper, these enclosed network goals are prerequisites for us to reach an open network. To reach these goals, Pi Network relies on all members of the Pi community to come together and pitch in. Today, we are sharing several product releases and will offer specific guidance on how pioneers can make some more diverse, decentralized efforts to contribute to Pi Network and its enclosed network goals faster. And all this is tied together under a central theme of what can I do for Pi? First, we'll take a look at what the core team is doing, and then we will talk about community developers and pioneers. As part of the first goal today, the core team is making KYC open for all. To achieve this, we are introducing a tentative KYC program that gives accounts with more complex properties a chance to start their KYC, allowing the algorithm to make additional checks after they've submitted documents and passed the reviews by validators. We are also adding a new feature that allows pioneers to send mobile notifications to members of their referral and security circles, to encourage them to also start their own KYC and migration process. As part of the second goal, utility building, we are releasing a testnet ecosystem interface that showcases testnet community apps. There, pioneers can explore in development of Pi apps, give feedback to the community app developers, and get a preview of what the maintenance ecosystem may look like. Please exercise caution when trying incomplete apps and report any policy violations as necessary. To further support utility creation, the core team has also made multiple improvements to developer resources such as the App-to-User Payments API, and developer wallets, and we have improved hackathon facilitation through the Pi Storm app. Additionally, we're introducing 2 new utility creation ambassador programs, the Ecosystem Ambassador and the Local Business Ambassador. The ecosystem ambassadors are expected to proactively identify, reach out to, and engage with developers in their own personal and professional networks. Local business ambassadors are expected to onboard businesses onto Pi. Many small local businesses in many parts of the world are already accepting Pi as a form of payment for real goods and services, and pioneers can play a critical role in onboarding new such businesses. Second, let's look at what community developers are doing. This can be glimpsed through the recent Pi hackathon. In the first quarter of 2023, with over 360 final submissions in the hackathon, developers around the world showcased a variety of strong use cases such as apps for social media, finance, marketplace games, news, and much more. You are invited to review hackathon projects in the Pi Brainstorm app even before they are added to the testnet ecosystem interface. Such efforts of community developers contribute to the Pi network and ecosystem growth by building mobile web apps that can potentially bring true utility to pioneers. Third, let's look at what pioneers can do. As exciting as all these accomplishments have been, the objective that they have been moving us forward is the most exciting of all, transitioning from enclosed to open main. However, we can only reach this objective when all participants, the core team, community developers, and pioneers make their own respective efforts to prepare the network for its maturity and readiness for the open network period. In other words, if we want the open network to come sooner, we have to work for it concretely. We need to achieve those two goals that I mentioned earlier: mass KYC followed by Mainnet migration and utility building. Now that all major essential infrastructure components for the KYC and ecosystem have been released, it's time for pioneers to join forces and build towards these two goals. There are three things you can do to contribute to the first goal of mass KYC and Mainnet migration. First, pass KYC and migrate yourself, if you haven't already. That means you submit your KYC application now and complete the maintenance checklist to migrate to maintenance. This checklist includes items such as creating and confirming your blockchain wallet where you can store your Pi. Second, you can become a KYC validator to enable others to KYC the speed and throughput of a region. Progress in KYC and migration depends on the abundant availability and responsible work of human validators in that region. So join forces to speed up the KYC and migrate the migration process in your region. And third, remind your friends to KYC as well. You can remind them in any way you want, really, including the new feature we are releasing that sends mobile notifications to your referral team and security circle. Thanks for watching this video and supporting my channel by giving me a like, dropping me a comment, and subscribing to enjoy more exciting updates also.